Alright, so it's 18:47 p.m. It is Sunday. Happy Simple Sunday, all. So I got a couple of vids to upload. They're going to take 1 to 2 hours probably to upload. So first one is dick pics. Now I wanted to do this video because I'd made a post on Twitter about it, and I really had to think about this shit because I get why dudes do it. I do. I used to send dick pics, but I always asked if I could send versus just spamming them like idiots. But no, it's one of those things of it used to be it used to be fun decades ago, and now it's not. It's just harassment, which is really what it really is in the whole spectrum of things. It's fucking harassment. And you have 6 poses to choose from. And women have seen all 6 poses, all sizes, shapes, colors, curves, bends, stumps, circumcised, uncircumcised. And it doesn't do anything for them. They're like, oh, fuck it, whatever. Like, ugh, another one. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. I've been on the receiving end of dick pics myself. I don't appreciate them either. They're fucking stupid. It's like, look at you. You don't know how to shave. Oh, yeah. The bush, the half trimmed, slightly trimmed, smooth. And whatever else they decide to do with that. Piercings, tattoos, all that shit. Some collect them, some don't. I know one friend of mine, ex-friend, Isis, she wanted, well, not wanted, she had every contact in her phone was a dick pic of that person. I'm like, that's nice. Weird, but whatever. But yeah, dick pics are so stupid. It's like you have nothing else to offer except genitalia, or a hairy asshole, or a bleached asshole, or a shaved asshole. I mean, it's not how to pick up women anymore. That's not how you pick up women anymore, dudes. Seriously, you don't. It's not how it works. You keep doing it, and it just makes you look more and more pathetic and more desperate. Like, if she's not gonna send you a nude back, then you have failed. You missed the entire fucking assignment. You get an F. Go to the back of the bus and wait for the other ones. And what my post on Twitter was about this, but also how to talk to women and how my conversations with women went. I would talk because I treat them like equals. I treat them with respect. I listen to them. I understand where they're coming from. We share things in common. They don't want to see cock. They want to talk about their day. They want someone to have an adult conversation with. Let me reiterate, an adult conversation, not a kid conversation, because some of them are single parents, some of them are in shitty marriages with no communication, some of them are in situationships, shitty broken marriages, abusive situations. And you come along and, hey, I'm gonna send her my dick, she'll like that. Yeah, I don't get her going. You're like Chris Hansen. You had a sexually charged conversation and then you came like that. No pun intended. Like, it's so dumb. Like, after a sexually charged conversation, you decided to send dick pics. It's so dumb. That feels good. Right there. Love this fucking knife. Anyway, but it's just so dumb. You like talking to women is so easy that you don't need a manual for it. But if you're the type that sends dick pics thinking that's how you talk to women, you need a fucking manual. The way to talk to women is to talk to them, not spam them with pictures, not ask for pictures. No, that doesn't get you anywhere. And this stems from my time when I was on Whisper, that app. Yeah. Back in 2017 when it was fun. I used to get on there just to fuck around, look at tits, because they had the boob groups. And I was writing at the time, so I wanted more information on pregnancy and shit, because I learn as I go. And I learned so much. And because I made a character pregnant. And I was like, okay, so I need more info on this shit. So let me get on there and get info. And it was nice. It was a multifaceted deal on this shit. I not only improved my writing skills, but I also learned a lot from random women that were going through different stages of pregnancy, different walks of life, and a lot of them were really nice. And most of the ones I came across, the first sentence out of their mouth was, "Please don't ask for pictures. I don't send any pictures." I'm like, okay, cool. Fine by me. And they're like, what? I'm like, I don't want pictures. I don't need pictures. I'm good. It's your choice if you want to send pictures, not mine. And they're like, oh, what? You said what? What? Because I'm respectful. I don't ask for shit. There was one conversation where, what did we talk about? We were just shooting the shit about her day, my day, just basically work day and stuff. And she's like, I don't send pics ever. But, or no, it was the thing of, she's like, I bet you after 5 minutes you're going to ask for pictures. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not. And 2 hours later, I got a picture. I didn't ask for it. She sent it. Because we talked. It's so easy to talk to women. Like, fuck. Oh my God. All you have to do is listen to them and not judge. That's the key. Because if you judge them, you lost the game again. Back to the fucking back of the bus, man. You sent dick pics, you judged, back of the bus. Try again later. But yeah, like not judging them. That's hard because you deep down you want to and you don't need to judge because, your life ain't together, is it? I mean, think about it. Is your life together? Not really. You might have some stuff together, but if you're not together up here and healed or going through a healing stage, shouldn't be talking to chicks or sending dick pics. It's funny because it's what you're going to do, isn't it? I don't know. It's habitual. I don't know how to stop. Help me stop. Please. I need to send this dick pic. It'll make her love me. No, it won't. It'll fucking block your ass. That's what's going to get. And if you keep it up, then she's going to file a restraining order. And if you break that shit, then you're going to get arrested. And then if you break that again, you're going to keep getting arrested. And it's going to be a continuous habitual cycle of you fucking up. Back of the fucking bus. God. Ugh. But no, once you understand that you can't judge women, you can't send dick pics, and you can't dump on them. Because a lot of the times, what I mean by dumping on, not taking a shit. I mean, some people are into that. Take a dump on my chest, baby. Come on, take a dump on my chest. Please take a dump. Oh shit, you're having diarrhea. Jesus Christ. Corn. No, dumping on them is, you talk to them and then all you talk about is your ex. or you talk about all your previous relationships. They don't give a fuck about that shit. That kills the whole deal. That kills it completely. Like, how can I get out of here the fastest? I don't want to hear about his fucking ex again. Shit. It's wild. It's so wild. No, they want you to listen to what they have to say without judging, and just all you have to do is sit there and listen. It's that easy. It's so easy. Oh my god. Oh. And the way you listen, there are two ways of listening. And most of you do the first way, which is just sitting there like, oh, yeah, wow. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I went through that too. That sucks. And then there's the second way, which is, you give them constructive feedback. You help them understand their situation from different points of view. You give them opportunities to reiterate what's going on. If they're scared to open up more, you pace it out, take your time, never force it. If you force it, back of the bus, you failed again. It's patience, and it's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that happens inside of a quick conversation, because a lot of them want deep conversations, not small talk. Like, if you just offer small talk, you bring no value to the table. They bring their shit to the table. You brought small talk. Get to the back of the bus and wait for Miss Frizzle to say, "Let's go, kids!" Seatbelts, everyone! Oh no! Where are we going today? Compton, California! And then we're gonna tunnel to Baltimore, Maryland. uh... so we can get shut the fuck up. Anyway. But no, like, I realized it took me, because I was ignorant as fuck back then. I'm not gonna deny it. That's why I've done this whole About Me playlist, because it's been all my faults, my highs, my lows, and just random things I think about that I want to share with everybody. And I was so cruel back then, because I was the type where I listened and didn't give a shit. Now I listen and absorb. If you listen and absorb, you go a long way. If you listen, there's a third side of that shit. If you listen and absorb just to get laid, you're not a man. You're not. You're pathetic. You're stupid. Oh, and speaking of laid, if you have condoms in your wallet and in your glove box, you need to throw those away right now. If they've been in there past a month, they gotta go in the trash. Why? Because, as I found out from my daughter, who works in the medical field, condoms lose their protection. Even if they're sealed, they lose that, because you have them in a alternate temperature place, and your car is a walking climate change, or driving climate change, because you turn the AC on, you turn the heat on, you put the windows down, you put the AC on. Yeah, wintertime, every season affects the car, and yeah, them condoms ain't good no more. And their protection just evaporates. It sucks. So yeah, don't do that. Keep them at home. So, but yeah, learning how to talk to women is it's still an amazing experience. Always. It's so nice to learn things. When you learn things, it helps you grow as a person. If all you do is try to get nudes from women because you're in the mood, it's not going to go anywhere. It's like, go rub one out and then think about it. No. Because it's so crazy. Like, you could be having a deep conversation with a woman and not realize it because you're too focused on trying to get laid. That's bad. That's so horrible. I used to have so many deep conversations with people and it went over my head. And then as I got older, I tried to remember what we even talked about and I regretted not being able to remember. Trauma. That's another thing. A lot of them are going through trauma. So you have to be extra careful with them. You can't just, they're fragile. You cannot swoop in like a white knight because that's not what you are. You're not a white knight. You're a fucking idiot knight. Like, I'll save you. I'll save you. I'm a fork. I fork. I'm good. I fork the enemy so good. Oh man. And if you're the type that you don't like kids, oof, ouch. I get it. I understand because kids are a lot. But at the same time, you have to understand that it's a package deal. If you don't get the package deal, then oh well, you're missing out on somebody who's really amazing simply because you let your preference get in the way. And this applies to ladies too. Not just with pics. Nah, fuck that. Nah. This also applies to dating mechanics and shit on both sides of the fence. Because it happens. I mean, yeah, men got our problems too. I know I got mine. I work on mine all the time. Because I want to be a better human being. I want to be a better person. I want to be a reliable, steadfast, and caring mate for somebody. That's what's important to me. I want somebody that I can say, you're my equal. You're not above me, you're not below me. We're on equal terms. But sometimes people get wrapped up in that and they put the motherfucker on a pedestal. And that's where they get blinded. It's really bad when you get blinded. But yeah, it's so crazy. But yeah, dick pics are funny. Same fucking poses. Unless you want to get creative with the shit. I mean, it's wild to me how it's gotten so bad. It's to the point where, guys like me can't even have a conversation with a woman because they've been spammed with pictures and they expect that shit. It's sad. My favorite conversation on Whisper was with a cosplayer, actually. Yeah. And this was 2017. And what was amazing about this was, let me back up. I get into these conversations. I don't act entitled for pictures. And that was one thing I brought up in a lot of the conversations. And they were like, yeah, that's right. You should never act entitled to anything because it's not yours. It's mine. I'm like, exactly. So it was always fun when the conversation was over and she's like, here, you can have this. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. And most of the time, it wasn't nudes I got. It was always face shots. I was like, cool. I get to see what you look like. That's amazing. Shit. Because it's nice to put a pic to a face. I love that. Because a lot of people have asked me, do you know so-and-so? I'm like, no. Who's that? I'm like, this dude. I'm like, I don't know that dude. I don't know that chick. I need a visual confirmation. You have visual? You got visual for me? But no, this cosplayer, We spent 45 days talking. 45 fucking days back to back talking. And it was amazing. Best conversation ever. And it took me that long to get a picture of her. Yeah. And my goal was never about getting off or getting laid. No, I was just talking. Because everybody needs an outlet. Somebody needs someone to talk to without being judged, without being made to feel smaller than they are, without having to sacrifice personal security, with the ability to let their walls down and be their authentic selves. Think about that. That's some heavy shit. Because I have had that with many different people in my life. And it's rare when you have somebody that lets you in that deep. It's more intimate than sex. That's more intimate than a fucking climax. Imagine getting inside someone's walls and not manipulating them. Imagine that. That's something. And that goes for both sides of the fence. Because women will manipulate too. Yep. Women will do it with kids, or they'll do it with past experiences, or they'll dredge up personal shit just to be vindictive. Damn, I'm calling every motherfucker out on that shit. Ugh, it's wild. It's sad because it's also gaslighting too. And then you took, let's say up to that point, you had their whole trust. You just shattered that shit in one fucking sentence. And you'll never get it back. You lost them. And then you get mad because they go and find somebody else who's treating them better than you did, who isn't gonna mislead them, who isn't gonna not see, who isn't gonna ignore their value. They're gonna see their value and enrich that fucking value, unlike you. And then you're stuck in your same shitty doom cycle because you fucked up. Crazy. It's absolutely mind-boggling crazy about it. I love it. And I'm not laughing to be like, ha ha, you fucked up. Ah, I love this shit. Ah. No, I'm laughing because it's ironic. It's ironic. And there are so many people out there stuck in abusive relationships who want out. Don't know how to get out. It's hard. My friend Chris, I ain't going into full detail with this, but it took her a while to get out of her doom cycle. And I'm very proud of her for that. Like, we have grown so close since then. And I love it. I love her so much because I'm proud of her. She is a shining example of what most women in her situation struggle to attain, or not attain. Yeah, attain and acquiesce to. Yeah. Like, she has done good for herself, and I couldn't be prouder. I really couldn't be. Oh, man. Yeah, oh, that's the other thing. Why I'm not talking about her personal shit. If you're having a deep conversation with a woman and you are absorbing number two, that sounds so bad. It's like, oh, I don't want to absorb this shit. Oh, it's hard. It stinks. It's green. I didn't want my shit shoved in by her. I didn't know she had a dick bigger than mine. Oh, God. If you're absorbing number two in this conversation and you're doing it to learn and think, work you, she's expecting you not to betray that trust. Yeah. Now, keep in mind, you might not be number one in her list of potential suitors. Okay? This both sides of the fence. You might not be number one in potential suitors. You might be 10th on the list. You might be 100. You never know. You have to, it's all about patience. The more patient you are and the more you listen, the more you become, um, what's the word I'm thinking of? The more you become open minded. There's another word I was thinking of, but I can't think of it at the moment. Yeah, you become more open minded. This is why I've mentioned this before. I always encourage dudes to have more female friends. Not for fucking. No, not for fucking. No. Some of you do that shit, but whatever. Nah, have more female friends so you can understand the dynamics. For real. Because if you ask them how they are or what they don't like about men, you need to sit back and listen to that. Seriously, sit back, listen, don't judge, don't interrupt. Don't interrupt, just listen. And when they ask you, what do you think? Then you give your opinion. But don't be a dick about it. Shit. It ain't that hard. Same with women. Have a bunch of guy friends and listen. Ugh. Because, man, it is hard out there, no pun intended, to just try for a relationship. Because right now everybody's in their loneliness epidemic and shit. Even me. Yeah. I mean, I'm grateful that I got Chris and I got Liz and I've got, well, mostly just Chris and Liz to talk to when they're free. And it's nice to have someone to bounce stuff off of. And the bigger, I know it's been told, like, the bigger your circle is, the more you have to learn from, which is true. This is very true. But the smaller inner circle you have, that's your crew. That's your tribe. That's always going to be your tribe no matter what. And that circle will get smaller over time. It will. It happens. I used to have, Jesus, so many people I could talk to and shit, and that circle dwindled down quick. No, because everybody got older, they had kids, they moved, they died. Happens. Mm. But the ones that stick around for the long haul, they know you. They've been either your childhood friend, or you have that one rare friend that you hit it off, you break it off for a while, and then you reconnect years later and still pick up like nothing changed. That's your ride or die for real. It's insane to me that, dating devolved into just dick pic sending. That's gay. That's so gay. Ugh. Ugh. And I bet you gay dudes get tired of that shit too. It's like, ugh. My God, another God. Ooh. Like, oh no, look at this. Another dick pic. Wonderful. No, he's veiny like my axe. Whatever. You know it's like that. Oh, you know it's like that. Like, why is it curved to the right? Why can't it curve to the left? Oh, he's a grower? Why isn't he a shower? That's another thing. A lot of you women don't know about growers. That's funny. You expect every dude to be a shower. Man, if you had conversations with guys about what they prefer in labia look, Ooh, you would not want to hear that. Oh no. Pussy's pussy. What color do you like? What do you like it to look like? Have that conversation sometime with some friends and see how that goes. You're like, oh. It don't matter. I'm tight as a motherfucker. I can pop off a wine cork. Yeah, I know about that shit. Like, I don't care how tight you are, how hot you are. If you ain't mentally matured up here and you're emotionally retarded, you need to get to the back of the goddamn bus and buckle up tight, bitch. It's going to be a wild ride. Oh, man. Seriously, don't send dick pics, guys. Like, fuck. You ruin it for the whole dating pool. You're pissing in the damn pool, and don't nobody want to get in because you're pissed in the fucking pool. God, it's so dumb. And I'm not whining or anything. I'm just pointing stuff out. It's really sad. I mean, I even talked about I forget which video it was, but last decade, I think it was like 20, early last decade, so probably 2010, 2011, 2012, something like that. I had made a fake profile of a chick, random blonde, big tits, and made it live, and within an hour, 820 friend requests, 38 messages, all from married dudes with kids, and one disgruntled old bitch who didn't like the titties. And all the messages started with the same shit. Hey, beautiful. How you doing, beautiful? Send me bobs and vagine, beautiful. And it was so wild to me because I'm looking at all these different profiles too. It's like, I wonder what's like on the other side of the fence. And it's fucked up. Like, these dudes they don't care. They sent the request. That's intent. They had a sexually charged experience. And they sent a request. And no, I don't catfish. I made the profile as an experiment, and then I lost access to the profile, so it's gone. But nah, it was interesting though. Like, fucking all them friend requests and then messages, like, that was some crazy shit. I'm like, wow, y'all desperate dudes. God. And the chick's pic was from Google Images of all places. Like, I didn't hit Tinder or not Tinder, Tumblr. Right T, wrong app. Yeah, Tumblr. I didn't hit Timblr. That'll work, Timblr. Timblr. I like to go to Timblr and get my Timblr on. I didn't hit God damn it. I didn't hit Tumblr or Pinterest or Photo Bucket. Nah, no, not at all. No, I got on Google Images. I think it was probably like 6 rows down or some shit. Went with that. But yeah, it's insane. It's like, do you want to spend the rest of your life at the back of the bus, or do you want to be taking control of your own life and being authentic? It's not that hard to do. It's like the first step is healing yourself. That's the first step before you even jump into a conversation with a woman for romantic reasons or dating reasons or anything. You need to heal yourself first. And that's the hardest part for most guys. It's the hardest. It took me a while to understand this. It took me a decade, 10 years to understand women, and I'm still learning. Still learning, and it's still great. It's still amazing, and I'm loving it and appreciating it. And healing took me... I'm still healing. obviously. Um, I'm 5, 6 years ago I started healing myself. No, wrong. 7 years ago, 2018. So I've been healing myself 7 years. It's not easy. It's hard. It's difficult. It's taxing. It's worth it because you open yourself up and you let yourself learn and you unlearn a lot of things in the process. The more you unlearn, the better a person you become. That's the honest fucking truth. And I let go of so much bullheaded shit. Oh my god, wow. Because once you let go of the toxic shit, you lose your superiority complex. And when you lose that bullshit, you become more vulnerable and you understand shit. It's okay to have a wall up. You're allowed to have a wall. That's cool. But if you reinforce them walls to where nobody can get the fuck in, it's not easy, man. It's so difficult. Fuck are my clippers? Oh, I got a nail. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, it's challenging and it's taxing. So, no more dick pics. Try. It's really not hard to try. If you have a sex addiction issue, get help. Because ain't nobody want to get into that kind of a relationship with somebody who's a sex addict. That's just raw. That's just fucked up altogether. I can fix him. I'm a fixer. No, fix yourself, dear. Fix yourself first. You are priority one. No. Yeah. Not them. Yeah. And there's also the bubble method, which really helps too. To start healing, do the bubble method. Write everything down that is on your mind that is affecting you. Everything. All of it. Write all that shit down. Then take another pen or whatever, circle what you can control physically and mentally. That shit will shrink down fast. And then that's what your focus really is. Yeah. Dick pics. I mean, hell, me being autistic, I'd be sending fucking pics of guys named Dick. Like, here, send me a dick pic. I'll send you Dick Cheney, baby. Yeah, it's just, it's fun. So, yeah. That's all I got to say about dick pics and how to talk to women. It's easy stuff to remember. It's so simple. And yet, if you choose not to, fine, be that way. I don't judge. It's your choice. I'm just trying to help other people out. So, I will be back later with more vids. Stay tuned.